Okay, so you know what really helps? When you remember to turn on your avatar. One moment. Don't mind me, I'm just invisible. Alright, come on. Gotta boot the thing up here. There we go. Hello. Why is it not... Oh, camera's not plugged in. Don't mind the... I'm a jumbled mess today. And now I gotta reboot it because it's not detecting the camera. Ah! It's slightly possible that I might be stupid. But I mean, don't trust my opinion on that. I'm not, I'm, as previously stated, I am stupid. There we go. Okay. I live. Get my Space Command sash here. Alrighty. Resume saved. Strem. Hello, Shino. We found a space pyramid and I'm trying to drag it home. What? Oh, okay, it's not often that Kevin puts lyrics in his songs. I was worried for a second there. Gotta give that a second to load. Okay. Wait. Since when does this have a light? Also, I just realized I gotta turn on the do settings. Pixel light. There you are. 4, shadow cascades. Come on, 2, apply. There we go. Accept. Now that light looks much more believable. Okay, so, current state of things. Going to the tracking station. No one's perma-died yet. Although I did end up blowing up a $90,000 probe with all science on board because I accidentally time warped too hard. And I couldn't use a quick save to recover it. But, right here, this... Actually, here, let me rename this thing. Helium Pyramid. And I'm gonna go with that symbol because that's the closest one to a pyramid on this list. Accept. Helium Pyramid. So yeah, my attempt at Astroboot Pro, of course they're in stable orbit. So my attempt at beginning the my second attempt at a mining expedition ended up revealing alien technology. So once again, I technically took a loss. But you know, progress and all that. Yeah, look at that. Destroyed. Oh, recover. Okay. Destroyed. Right there was the core of it right there that blew up. It's all the losses that I took when the thing burned up in the atmosphere. Yeah, thankfully it was an unmanned probe that blew up in the atmosphere. But now I need to send a manned mission because apparently the space pyramid doesn't count as an asteroid, it counts as an anomaly, which meant that all of the instrumentation that I brought meant absolutely flipping nothing. So, gonna bring the command pod. I gotta build a vessel from scratch because this is basically going to be a tugboat in space. And as far as science goes, this is gonna be a whole lot of relic that I'm not scanning, so I need the big arm. And I'm going to need a been there, done that module. This thing right here. Extend. Oh, cool. You can get it with or without the housing. Retract. I'll have to double check and make sure that that's not blocking the hatch. Okay, coupling. Ooh, okay, actually, I just realized I can't use this pod. Alright, let's stop. Let's move that, move that. Glide boat would be more appropriate since it's not really tugging in space. Okay, now listen here, you little shit. Alright, there we go. Action, and I got no choice but to take that like that, and then that. Like that. That'll have to do. Alright. And you're making me meme of the Twitch. Oh my god. It's the Twitch. Coupling. With the normal sized advanced grabbing unit that actually has some torque to it this time. And there we go. Good evening, Orga. The saga of the space pyramid continues. I'm currently building what will hopefully be a functional recovery unit. Chira 88 is it okay? Peaches. Okay. Piano Peaches? Or are you saying that because of the song that's playing right now, the Merry Go? 300 tons, Orca. 300 flipping tons. I'm sorry, Jera. I don't follow. Jarrera? I'm gonna call you Arcade. Yeah, basically, Orca. The thing's made of freaking uranium, I guess. It's heavy. Alright, payload. Actually, no, sorry, cargo. Storage units. Oh, wait, no, those are vanilla storage units. I need this, don't I? Or not? Bugger all in happenstance. Where's Kerbal attachment system? There we go. None of that is inventory! Here we go. And that doesn't surface attach. Aha! Storage locker. Perfect. Inventory. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to try to keep the mass even between these two. 20 billion. Yeah, 20 billion calories. It's good and good for you, right? Oh, okay, I think I can just put the struts in here and call it a day. So that's good. Which means I don't need this external inventory. I'll just be able to use the vanilla, stuff. Okay, so... Got the arm, got the been there, done that module. I'm gonna need a powerful gyroscope, a really beefy one. 15, 5. Alright, there we go. 15. And a lot of battery to run that gyroscope. Capacitor. Okay, that might be excessive amounts of battery. Don't need quite that much. Groundwater in my area measures uranium in parts per million. Oh, lovely! Okay, oh, these are beefy panels. How do I plan to grab and hook it for transport? Well, I'm going to stick it with this claw, dead center. And notice with the probe that I was getting a lot of oscillation issues, so these grabbing units don't have the best torque control. So, what I'm doing to fix that is that I've got 4 struts in the inventory. What? What? Ah, no, stop! Vic Zarley, Kevin. Okay, so this is a collab that he did. I'm looking for the no. I don't know if Vic might be putting DRMs, no, not DRM, DMCA stuff on his things. Just the straight Kevin MacLeod music. Hold on a second. I wish I didn't have to tap dance around when it comes to actually trying to find good music. I'm trying to fix the music. Give me a second. I'll just have it played in this playlist, I guess. It won't even let me shuffle this playlist. That's annoying. Okay. Although... Something occurs to me. Something stupid, but glorious. Okay. I might not need those at all. Here's what I can do, okay? Pods. Okay, gonna have the Octo 2 here. Is that the cheaper option? No, it is not the cheaper option. The regular Octo is. Okay. So that right there I'm gonna have as a control... Oh, no, I don't need that as a control point. I've got the freaking cabin as a control point. Okay, so. Yes, they can surface attach. See, I'm gonna be thinking with my dipstick here. Can I? Oh, cool. I am using... learning from the pyramid itself, I'm going to use the power of triangles. Okay, there's the strut. Okay. So here is my plan. I'm going to arm these, right? So you know, just standard to get the claws open. What I'm going to do is it looks like I can't toggle it in here, unfortunately. But when you're actually flying the ship, there's a toggle option for free pivot, so they don't attempt to restrict movement, so they'll just freely tilt. What I'll do is I'll use the pod as the point for finding center of mass, right? The pod will, you know, be lined up perfectly with it. I'll have these set to free pivot, then they will automatically center it over that when it connects with the pyramid. And I'll just use an engine that has a really wide gimbal. Move that up a little bit there. Because I'm going to be needing a big, chunky fuel tank on this thing. And for the time being, I'm not even considering getting this guy home. I'll figure out what to do about that later. Right now, it's just get the pyramid into a stable, low orbit. That is all that I care about. Are you sober? You know the rules, Kira. Vectoring range 4 degrees. Vectoring range 2 degrees. Vectoring range 3 degrees. Okay, so this is currently the front runner with a 4-degree gimbal. I will hop it. Wait. Oh! I see a clip. Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Can I bring that up on stream? Hold on a second. Ba-ba-ba-da. Media source. Create new. Local file. Aha, I can. Okay, why is it not doing a thing? Ah! Is it just... Oh, okay. Okay, apparently it just automatically overlaid it over the entire screen. I'm gonna loop it for a couple times here. Okay, let's stop looping it. Stop looping it. There, okay. There we go. So snap it around neck it will just to flex. Well, I've got to trigger regeneration somehow. Okay, where's voice? Way down at the bottom. Ah, perfect. I'll just ambush Karaya. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Okay. And that I'm probably going to end up posting that somewhere.
Guten Abend. Also, that clip. Oh, okay.
Karaya's the one that made it. Yeah.
Just.
Okay, you good? Ooh, vectoring range 5. Okay, so the Poodle has more vectoring range. Okay.
Yeah,
and
Kira,
Sphinx 95, 250.
Yeah, I know you clipped it. I read the details, metadata, whatever it's called.
There we go. Okay, how many?
I saw her avatar do that, and I could not.
I'm just sitting here thinking about Tanya, like, no bones flex.
Anyways, I'm gonna resume the music now.
Sorry, that shit just hit my kick. that shit.
It hit you in the speech center, I see.
It hit me in my speech center, and it fucking hit me in the dick of my funny bone. If that is such a thing.
Hey, keep it Disney.
Sorry. Hit me in the groin of my funny bone.
It,
I think you're missing the point here.
it,
Look,
it tickled your humerus.
even kids' movies have, that sort of joke. I don't know.
This is just
I'll
okay. Yeah, this is
refrain.
just a giant lump of fuel here.
I will
Alright.
refrain, but at the same time, I grew up on a very different mindset of standards. The 90s were different.
Okay, so we got a powerful reaction wheel. We got a more stabilized base. I'm gonna leave those 4 struts in storage. I'm gonna leave those 4 struts in the command module because there we go.
What's up,
I'll be
Katie?
able to.
Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, Tanya.
That's fine. I'll kill you later.
Please do. Carrier, what were you saying?
I wasn't saying anything. I just was saying excuse me because
Oh,
I'm drinking a carbonated drink.
well then
Burp.
I'm a dumb butt.
Yes. Well, this was never a matter of question.
Hey, I have 2 modes. Dumb butt, brilliant mind.
Speaking of which,
There's no median between the two.
I got a question for everyone in VC in the chat. What kind of energy drink do y'all prefer? I'm currently drinking a Ultra Strawberry Dreams Monster.
Bang. I don't go with monsters because there's so much sugar in them.
I mean, I personally like certain flavors of Monster. Mostly the tea, like the Monster and tea blends. Those are good to me, but I drink them extremely sparingly. Like normal coffee's enough for me to get me going.
I personally, if I had the money to, would just invest solely in Guacamole Gamer Fart. Not sponsored.
I'm upset that I know what you're talking about.
Tanya, I'm right there with you because the moment I heard guacamole
Guacamole?
gamer fart, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm sorry, I'm a few drinks in. A bunch of
If you start fading, I'm gonna have to kick you out of voice.
The moment I heard guacamole gamer farts, I knew what Carrier was talking about, but at the same time, as a Floridian, I know what guacamole farts smell like.
Okay, Kira, you're.
It's not fun. That's all I'm gonna say. So, to hear guacamole gamer farts is a flavor.
Don't mess with my strawberry kiwi.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love me a good sort of cherry. What's the flavor? It's a strawberry tea.
Oh, there it is. I couldn't find the freaking tank I was looking for. Okay.
It's so good, but so unhealthy for me because, well.
Okay, do I go with those or do I go with?
Oh, it's strawberry lime is what guacamole gamer fart is.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're going with the next size up, just for the sake of having plenty of fuel on hand. That is not the size tank I thought it was.
Okay, so you're telling me that there is not even avocado in guacamole, gamer farts?
No.
It's not meant to be actual guacamole, it's just branding.
It's a flavored energy powder. It's keto and diabetic friendly.
Be that as it may, I am still offended as somebody who has had an avocado tree and knows how to make good guacamole, even though I don't like it.
I can make a good guacamole too. It's not that hard using an avocado, jalapeno, lime, cilantro, salt, pepper.
Okay, look. Thing is, the main thing I have going for me in my life right now is that I know how to cook and how to make good food out of cheap cuts of meat and cheap herbs, cheap veggies, and all that shit.
Yeah.
So it personally hurts me when I see something that I know we're talking about a gamer supplement and a caffeine drink, but the fact that there is no avocado in guacamole gamer farts offends me, is my point.
Do you really think Gamers Up would sell something with avocado flavor in it? Like, Schlatt has a flavor that I can't pronounce the name of due to Twitch censorship, but it's literally coconut blueberry.
I'm glad that you're being considerate that I'm currently broadcasting on Twitch.
All I'm going to say is I am personally not a fan of guacamole. At this time, I used to be, but my taste buds kind of say no at this current time.
Fair enough.
But I used to eat that stuff up like it was cereal.
For me, it depends on the quality of the guacamole. If it's store-bought stuff, it depends on which brand it is. So I've had store-bought ones that taste good and store-bought ones that taste bad.
Hold on. I accidentally made this asymmetrical.
Yes,
There we go.
As far as the guacamole that I'm speaking of, it's like we used to have an avocado tree before.
Oh my god, that is a big rocket.
Tore it down.
That is an SRB.
We used to make our own guacamole.
Welcome to the garden, Foxbard. I'm actually surprised you weren't already subscribed. Or sorry, not subscribed. A follower. Lark.
So we used to make our own.
Speaking of big rockets, down, Bard. I will get the hose.
No.
I will get the fucking fire hose.
It's always the foxes.
See, joke's on you. He's into that.
But anyways, to finish up the thought, we used to make our own guacamole out of the avocados from our tree, and as a child, I liked it. But store-bought guacamole, I don't like it.
I remember that.
Tastes wrong.
Not you having an avocado tree, but like my grandma used to have an apple tree in her backyard, and she would pick apples from it every year and make apple pie with it. Oh my god.
We had at one point a lime and a lemon tree, but because of something going on in our state, Florida, for the years back in the 90s, all citrus plants had to be cut down because of some plague based off citrus or whatever. And
Sounds like a typical
we
Florida problem.
we lost our grapefruit tree, our lemon tree, and our lime tree because of that. And I remember we had some of the most delicious grapefruit juice. And the lemonade from our lemons, oh my goodness, it was so good.
I'd imagine.
Like,
I'd also imagine you probably picked some of those limes early. That way they have that lime flavor for
oh
making
yeah,
food.
oh yeah. Um, Mind you, we weren't really into using fresh herbs and whatnot at the time, but we
Oh, they are? Hold on a second. I've
we
been preemptively turning
used
people down because a lot of my friends have been developing this annoying habit of screaming into the microphone randomly.
we used a lot of when I was growing up. Basically, we had a garden, and we used tomatoes and herbs and whatever from the garden in our cooking. So it's like now we don't exactly have a garden, but we're working on one. We have a bay leaf bush that is pretty well established in its small pot. We're about a year out from being able to harvest a leaf or two from it a month. Um, we tried planting rosemary and thyme, but it was the wrong time of year and they died.
You tried to plant rosemary and thyme, but you were too late.
Yes, I'm not even going to accept the joke there. I'm just going to agree. But we're working on. We've currently got what two or three tomato bushes. Two or three tomato bushes growing, and while they're not really because it's summer in Florida, the birds are jumping on the tomato cages and pecking and eating half of the tomatoes. So we're not getting
Slaughter
much of
them
a
all.
harvest.
Slaughter them all.
Out of respect for Sunai, I don't hunt birds unless they're aggressive.
That is when, flamethrower in hand, we burn them all. Points if you get that reference.
I get that reference, but yeah, no, I'm not going to say what I use on Twitch. Let's just say,
I'm not gonna say it, so let's say it. God. This is why these can't go up on YouTube. I would never be monetized.
well, no, let's just say that I use BBs.
Why would you use babies?
BB. Bravo, bravo, not babies.
Well, I know I'm doing a good job, but I don't really think that kind of commendation is, proportional.
Tanya, you know damn well what I mean.
Do I?
A .177 airsoft gun, a BB gun, air gun thing. And also, I ain't about to shoot no birds.
That's
I
fair.
ain't, I don't even shoot the iguanas that are invasive. Um, I love animals too much to do that.
Sorry, somehow you talking
I
about
mean,
you mentioning invasive iguanas just got me thinking about the fact that the only reason that mosquitoes are in Hawaii is because a person deliberately released them just to be a dick. And all I can think of is there are a lot of creative tortures for people like that.
yeah, I'm not going to comment publicly on what I wish to say about that topic, but moving back on to
You would just be saying what everyone
iguanas.
else is thinking. Who deliberately introduces mosquitoes to an island that miraculously had none before? There's
Tanya, Tanya,
just saying.
uh, I'm pretty sure I would have some more inventive. No, no, we're not going there. We're not going there.
At least,
Anyways,
okay. Right now, you're showing more restraint than I am, so maybe I need to back up a bit.
anyways, I forgot what the fuck I was saying a moment ago. Damn it.
Did I miss a whole conversation? I came back to hearing something about being straight? Question mark.
Oh my god! No, Karai, we were talking about you. We said that you're as straight as a question mark.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
Where the fuck did that come from? I just damn near puked my guts out and burped it away. Anyways. Hold on, let me try to remember what the fuck I was saying.
You're saying that you highly value me as an individual, and you wish that you could be as good at being a host on a stream as I am. No cap.
Well, that is accurate. I do value you highly as an individual, and I wish that I could be as good as a streamer as you.
Aw, I was being facetious.
No, that's honest.
Well,
I'm not a very social person, nor am I very socially acceptable, so
well, it takes. I'm gonna admit it takes time to make yourself like that, but it's not that hard if you have a goal and you realistically want to achieve it.
all I know is I just lost the game. And so did all of your stream viewers.
What game?
Just gonna casually. There we go. Wow. I think I just turned Kira into a horse.
Okay. Okay, Tanya.
You two gonna be okay.
Tanya.
I think all this thing really needs now is an antenna, and then I can send it.
I'll be fine.
Thank you, Tanya. I needed that laugh.
All right. Nothing left for me to do
I'm
now
good.
but send it, huh?
Well, fuck it. If you're about to send it, I was about to bid you adieu, but I'll sit here and watch you send this shit.
Let me freaking... Oh, that's why. Okay, retract letter. There we go.
You know what's crazy?
Me?
Is that Mountain Dew used to put brominated vegetable oil in its sodas, but now no longer does.
That's a good thing, I think?
Yeah.
Just ever so slightly a good thing.
Yeah, it's the reason why PepsiCo lawyers was able to defend in 2009 that a mouse would dissolve within a few days within a can of soda.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a moment. Formaldehyde?
No, brominated vegetable oil.
While you're here,
Okay.
consider a wardrobe upgrade.
I don't know where I got what I said.
Hydrate the wardrobe. No. Hi, burrito.
Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
I look away from the computer for
good
2
burp.
seconds.
Oh shit. I just watched your stream. And
Yes, I
exploded.
need to focus here. I need to identify where the point of failure was. I think I forgot to put some struts in.
Tanya.
I need to focus.
Well, break. Give me 30 seconds. I'm saying goodnight. I enjoyed joining you on stream, Peria. Thank you for joining and hanging out with me as well.
No problem.
Also, holy hell, those SRBs look wobbly.
Yeah, it looks like the strut somehow didn't connect properly. I'll have to fix that.
Alright, well, Tanya, Peria, and all viewers, I hope you all have a great night and sleep well. Thank you for
Yep.
having me.
Yep. See ya.
Good night.
Good night. Also, you just lost the game.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Where did I see? I forgot to turn on symmetry. Symmetry. Ah! Why? Why are you like this? Oh, that was Burrito. Karai, I thought that was you with the soundboard again. I didn't realize that Burrito had played a blurb. See, I'm just so used to you trolling that anytime that there's a random noise, I just assume it's your fault.
No, I'm not that good.
Okay. Sip of coffee here and hope the rocket doesn't explode while I'm drinking.
This energy drink is the first caffeine I've had in a month.
Oh, joy. Means you're gonna start vibrating, huh?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Oh, okay. This thing has 8,000.
20 seconds.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3, 2, 1, send it! Kerwhoosh. Come on, get up to speed. Want to start saving some fuel here. And we are up to speed. Alright. SRB is going to be coming off in just a second. Clean separation. I don't like that I'm having to do this at night. I can barely see anything. Even with the lights on the rocket. Actually, hold on. Settings. Fix the light count. Apply. Shadow cascades. Apply. Accept. It's only when I'm on the surface of the planet that I have to worry about the shadow cascades because the grass is so graphically demanding. It has no right being that demanding.
Oh.
I really wish I could safely accelerate physics right now, but I just don't want to take any risks with this rocket. Alright, stage recovery. 73, 73, 70. Alright, cool. The SRBs were recovered quite efficiently.
Of all the meds I thought I would have needed a refill on, I didn't think I'd need a refill on my psych meds so soon, considering I still got quite a bit left, but I'd understand that they decided, like...
You know, I had completely neglected to pick which pilot I was going to have for this mission. By sheer coincidence, I lucked out and got an engineer, which is exactly what I need for this mission.
A great place for our nuclear test.
Okay, that was actually good timing. By sheer luck, we have an engineer. This is a great place for a nuclear test. Unbeknownst to Bill, he was going to be very important for the upcoming experiments. Okay, create node. Oh, let's select the target. Alien pyramid. Create node. 700. Ugh. Alright, execute next node. Let's get an idea of how strong the RCS is on this thing, because it's supposed to be kind of chunky. Oh. Okay, wow. Yeah, check this out. I should just realized I'm not streaming this on Discord, am I?
No, every time we've done this, you have never streamed it on Discord.
I'm special. I thought you knew this. There we go. Yeah, there. Now you can watch it in real time rather than having stream delay. No, look at the RCS just when it taps on the brakes there. That is very effective RCS.
Nice.
Stage destroyed. I forgot to put parachutes on it. Oh, that's 14 grand I'm not getting back. Ah! Oh, whoops. There we go. We're good. I do like how it automatically and seamlessly switches over to using RCS when it runs into situations like that. It's like, I don't care, I'm gonna keep going. I didn't hear no bell.
You know what's funny?
What?
Is that when it comes to Sonic fans, you can clearly tell the difference in the types of artists. You
Yeah.
can tell when it's a Twitter artist who did it compared to a DeviantArt artist.
That's not where I thought you were going with that, but yeah, I can see that.
Oh, come on, it's Twitch. I gotta keep it at least PG-13.
Gotta keep it Disney. Alright, do. What's my intercept distance? 2.2 kilometers? Given how weak of an engine this thing has, I'm actually going to say 2 kilometers is close enough. Or no, I can actually, no, hold on. Fine-tune closest approach. I'm gonna do it now since it's only a little. Oh, hold on. Oh, create and execute. There we go. Whoops, I accidentally created 2 nodes.
Oops.
Just thought of something hilarious. I'm not gonna do it, but, you know, it would be hilarious if I did. What if I just went, I did the, okay, wait, okay, the guy's done talking. What if I did the retro burn at the apoapsis rather than the periapsis, and just used arrow braking to slow it down? I don't know how that pyramid's going to react if it touches the planet's atmosphere, and I'm not about to try finding out, so... $326 meters per second, huh? These times like now, I could really use that, that warp technology. Parallel parking in space. So it looks like they only have the free pivot option while they're actively connected to something, so that's going to get a little bit sketch. Hey, and just by pure coincidence is playing the There we go. It's just by pure coincidence is playing the music that it plays when you enter space in the when you have the. I have issues with words. The vanilla game. Blarg. Also, again, I love the potency on that RCS. Mm-hmm. Alright. Do. Where's the smart RCS? There you are. Gonna need you in a second.
Wait a minute. Just see that above the smart RCS. I didn't realize it said smart ass.
Yep. Do I have docking autopilot? I do not have docking autopilot, unfortunately, because that would really help smooth this out. Parallel plus, force roll, do. I'm gonna have to do this on manual.
You're such a cute thing. Look at you.
What? Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay, there we go. Everything's slowly but surely lining up. Alright, now, settings, UI, that's at 62%. Remember 62%. What the? Okay. Oh,
Burrito the Noodle Dragon gave an offering of 80 shiny items. Just being a silly noodle and noticed your background is Fallout 4.
yee! It's Fallout 4 with the Age of Airships mod. So unfortunately, the UI did not immediately update, so... I was hoping that I could, there you go. Make the, blur. Words. Oh, that's what's going on. my hand was like ever so slightly off the keys properly. Okay. Come on.
Excuse me.
Just gotta slowly drift across the surface here. Close enough. Okay. Now, free pivot. Free pivot. Free pivot. And then we just wiggle it. Alright. Turn off all dampening. And we wiggle the time warp a little bit. And then we relock the pivots. Is that a slide? Oh. Okay, so apparently they relocked when I time warped. Okay. That'll work, I guess. Crew hatch. Alright, come on, Bill. Bill, EVA. Stop being afraid of the giant space rock.
I have made a tiny projectile launcher using a plastic tube.
Okay, so it's not letting me do anything with the rock using Bill, so that's good. Well, it's not good, but it's good to know. Okay, now boop, and then... Yes! It will let me strut to it. So I can lock this thing down now. Space Pyramid is officially secured. Well, I mean, we're docked to it anyways. Technically, it's still a rogue element. I haven't deorbited this thing yet. Ugh, and even with all of this fuel, I've only got 159 ms for shoving this thing around. It's a chunky boy. So, 159 ms. Add maneuver.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Ah, I already hydrated. Oh wow, bottle's almost empty. I'll have to refill after this.
I came double prepared. I've got water here and my energy drink.
Yay. So this is my potential for what edits I can make to this orbit. And if I go here, periapsis becomes... I can drag it back home. I could drag it back home.
And you
Okay.
can basically slowly enter the atmosphere in a way that it wouldn't cause enough drag to light anything on fire.
Yep. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to schedule a maneuver of... change periapsis. New periapsis. I want the new periapsis to be... I could periodically bleed by having it just scrape the very edge of the upper atmosphere, where it doesn't dig in enough to completely crash, and where it also doesn't dig in enough that it'll burn up. So, like, if I make the new periapsis 50 kilometers, that's well within the atmosphere, right? And it wouldn't be too grievous for me to be able to pull it back out again. Okay, they changed the periapsis to... let's say 55 kilometers. Change the periapsis to 55 kilometers at the next apoapsis. Create node. That's 141. That leaves me with enough fuel. Yep, execute next node. I'm doing it. Landing guidance. Show landing predictions. Roll trajectory. Aha! There we go.
That was
not-
interesting.
It's causing some lags. That's why it took so long. It was calculating all of that. Alright,
For a second, I thought the game was about to say, "Yeah, we're throwing you out into deep space."
Hold on, I need to let it recalculate. Okay, see, now that's too much there. Oop.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with these 7K gold carrots?
I think that's the winner right there. Perhaps is 38. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Kill that node. 40. New periapsis of 40. Let's calculate it. It created the next apoapsis. Create node. Give it a sec to calculate. Boom. Check it out. That is a healthy decay rate. It's controllable is what it is. Execute next node. Turn on auto warp. And quick save. Before anything has a chance to explode this time. Can you tell I'm concerned?
Yeah.
Why are you not warping? Okay, abort node, execute next node. Go! Okay, well, it's refusing to do the time warp, so I guess I'll do it manually. There we go, it's working now. It's doing its thing properly. Oh boy. Let's reduce the gimbal limit here. Limbit? Gimbal limit.
we are entering Sheen's territory.
Oh, turn the gimbal back on. Turn the gimbal back on. Crap, we're veering. That's just how heavy this thing is, though. That I've got this thing anchored by 3 claws, and I've got 4 struts attached to it, and it's still developing wobble. Alright, I gotta kill this. I gotta lower the throttle. That's the only solution here. It's gonna throw off the numbers, but dropping to the thrust limiter is the only way that I could reduce that oscillation. Because it was like straight up bouncing.
Bro had the alien relic and started throwing it back.
Oh crap, it's drifting. I'm going off axis. Come on. Push back, push back. Recenter. There you go. Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh crap, I just thought of something. Can I... Oh no. These photovoltaic panels are non-retractable. They're gonna shear off the moment I hit that atmospheric scrape. Well, good thing I got 1,000 units of electric charge on board.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be
So,
right back.
alright. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do for stream is what I've decided. I'm going to do 1 atmospheric scrape, 1 aero brake, to decay down to this first band here, because I'll have plenty of maneuvering left there. Ooh, no. Okay, so my plan for a second there was that I was going to do one loop and then use landing autopilot to try to drop this thing right at the space center. That's not going to be an option because I won't have enough fuel for fine maneuvering at that point. I also don't have any parachutes, and I don't know if this thing is truly indestructible or whether it's just got a very high durability, and I don't want to lose it. And knowing this game, even if it is indestructible, it might clip through the ground if it hits it too hard, so... what I'm going to need to do is do one scrape, and then immediately start lifting it back up again. Alternatively, I could try to see where the landing prediction actually is at right now. Where does it say I'm going to land? The desert? It's kind of an ocean between me and that. Ah! There we go, back on target again. Oof, looking at my fuel estimates, alright, abort this burn. 60. Create and execute. No, do not. Okay. Crap. Okay, I guess I'm just doing this on manual then. Retrograde. There's nothing I can really do but just do it slow and tedious. Anytime that I try to speed this thing up, it immediately begins to wobble and veer off target. So we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. This is taking forever. But it's progress, though, so, I mean, that's something, right? Just watching the periapsis slowly trickling downwards as I contemplate my life decisions and what's led to this point. And watch it slowly veer off axis. Recenter. Come on, buddy, recenter. There we go. Let's increase the gimbal amount. Nope, that's causing oscillation. Never mind. Wish this freaking thing wasn't so heavy. Actually, I shouldn't say the word wish so close to this thing. I don't know what powers it may or may not have. Shit. I just realized something I forgot to do. Must be stationary to scan a surface feature. Oh, hello, debris. I can't even scan it with a... Okay, let's start. Status too high. I need to bring this thing back to Kerbin anyways. It won't let me scan it unless it's on the planet's surface. Now I should actually turn off the scanner. Yeah. Well, there's 300 tons of weight here. Put it in your back pocket. Yeah, Vernon, I'll do that. You know, this suddenly reminds me of the biggest plot hole in Space Cowboys ever. And that is that, the satellite with the nukes on it, I know, spoiler from the movie that came out in the 90s, the satellite that had the nukes on it, is that they said that it was in geosynchronous orbit. And then somehow its orbit had begun decaying from it hitting the atmosphere. Geosynchronous orbit. And then atmosphere. So you see this thing right here, this not a spy sat? That is geosync altitude. And this right here, Kerb Station, is pretty high up. Altitude 259. Scraping atmosphere would be 70. Now, obviously this isn't Earth scale, but just to put things in perspective, if you're risking atmospheric scraping, you'd be in an orbit lower than this thing is. Yet they're saying something that was way up here somehow had hit the atmosphere and it was starting to have a decaying orbit because of it. I'm sorry, that doesn't add up. Those two orbits are simply just don't mesh. Now, what they could have said was that it was in a colonia or whatever. Hold on a second. Russian comms satellite orbits phased. What? Molnia orbit. A Molnia orbit. If it was, they could have said that it was an amonial orbit, and then that would make more sense. Well, if it's a coronal mass ejection, then the thing would have been completely fried anyways. Also, I don't think it would have been able to shift something like that quite so easily. It was a very massive object. Get back on axis, buddy. There we go. Still just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Ah! It's taking so long! But There's literally nothing I can do. Every time I tried to speed this thing up, it began to wobble a lot more. This is the most stable it is. Seven minutes. Good night, Orca. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this freaking pyramid. You know, there's one really huge concern I have here, which is once I return this thing back to Kerbin, what happens if it lands in the water? I know for a fact this thing's gonna sink. It's way too heavy. Also, we're finally below the orbital layer of the Kerb station. This recovery project is finally making progress. So here's what I've decided I'm going to do. Is that I'm going to line this up to where it scrapes the atmosphere, right?
Yep.
And then I'm going to send up an unmanned probe, which is going to rendezvous with it. This probe will have a cargo bay on it. That cargo bay will be full of parachutes and a few air brakes that can be bolted onto the rocket. The air brakes will be used to keep the thing oriented properly so that the pyramid is leading the charge. Once it's bled off, once it's actually in the atmosphere, I'll deploy some drogue chutes to slow it down below supersonic, and then it'll be deployed. I'll be deploying a crap load of parachutes on it, and I'll use quick saves so that I can actually no. Yes, I will have way more parachutes than I need, right? And I'll just let it start scraping the atmosphere, and when I see a landmass coming up ahead, that's when I'll deploy all the parachutes at once to just pull the handbrake. I'm just going to drift. I'm going to kick on the Eurobeat, deploy all the parachutes at once, and just drift the thing into the ground. Meteor Drifto! Periapsis 125. It's almost there. I think the probe that I send up should also have a bunch of surplus fuel so I can try to refill the fuel tanks. And it's really sad. It's the only reason I'm actually bothering to deorbit this thing is that I literally can't do anything with it in orbit. If I could do anything with it in orbit, I would have instead made a mission to rendezvous with the Kerbal station and dock it to it. But since it has to go planet side, I don't really have any choice in the matter. Alright, back in the throttle down. Because we are at 80 kilometers. We're 10 kilometers away from atmospheric scraping. And the aero braking is going to get silly very fast. There it is, we have atmospheric contact. And slowing it down. Oh, it's calculating. It's calculating. I am at 9 frames per second. Oh, wow. Let's kill it. Let the calculations catch up a bit here. Okay. Full throttle. And kill it. Let the calculations catch up. Alright, full throttle. Let the calculations catch up. Alright. It is officially terminal. Son of a mother. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity to reduce the number of revolutions it'll have a little bit. I'm almost completely out of fuel, too. Got 2 minutes of burn left. Alright. I dare not dive it any deeper than 46 kilometers, because any deeper than that, important stuff might start breaking off. So, just gonna leave that like it is. Just no touchy. Going back to the Space Center. Gonna build the probe that's gonna meet up with this thing and bolt a bunch of parachutes onto it. This has been such an absurd multi-stage operation. But I'm gonna bring this pyramid home. It's mine. Finders keepers.
So this is the episode where Phineas and Kerb decide to listen to conspiracy theories and bring home an alien artifact?
Yes. Alright, coupling. I'm going to slap a grabbing unit on it. Just because that way I don't have to worry about the thing drifting away on me. Alright, connections, utility, EVA items? No. Kerbal attachment? Ah, there you are. Telescopic joint? It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Alright, and the thing that it'll plug into. Check, check. Electrical. Battery. Gonna need a good battery. And some solar panels. Alright. Command and control. Actually, boop. Put the battery up here because there. And now size. So I need the small monoprop tank. There you are. There we go. This thing is going to be very high horsepower as far as maneuvering goes. There we go. Alright. Actually, here. For the sake of compactness, I'm going to have those sideways like that. Perfect. Nice and compact. Antenna. Gonna need an antenna. Can't leave home without it. Literally can't. Gonna have the antenna mark the up direction. Arm this real quick too. Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of headroom for the antenna. Oh crap, double check, make sure this thing's actually got a gyroscope. Reaction wheel. Yep, okay, it's got a reaction wheel. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Fuel tank. That's too big. Right, engine. What? What?
I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting that tiny little engine.
I think that's bad. My first impulse was to put this one on it and... Hold on. That one. That was my first impulse. But I was like, no, because the 51-minute burn time... No, I'm good. 5-minute burn time is much more palatable. It's just that I know the Terrier is a very efficient engine.
How people who drive Ford trucks aggressively be looking.
Hi, it's almost as if you're implying that they're compensating for something. And slap a Sphinx on there. Alright, perfect. Coupling. It's the name of that model of engine.
I'm not gonna have to answer any riddles, am I?
It's the riddle of inertia.
Ah, so it's just rocket science. Got
it. You beat my riddle, and so easily, too.
Ooh.
Alright. Aerodynamics. Nose cone. Oh, that is a very small nose cone. Okay. There we go. It's fugly, but it works. Alright, and gotta put a couple swivels on here so that I've got good maneuvering. And just... Yeah, I'm just keeping this thing very simple. This is just, I need to get it to space. Just go.
Fair enough.
Alright, aerodynamics. Yeah, I should bother including the... Actually, hold on. SRB 400. Yeah, I feel like it's cheaper to just throw away these SRBs than to bother with the recovery parachute, honestly. Why are you not some... Why do you not have a... What? What? Okay, there we go. That was weird. There we go. Okay. Staging. Boop, boop. 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 Bonk, bonk, boop. Fuel line. Alright. There we go. 8,000 MS, which is much more than this thing needs. Gonna stretch. Okay. Temp 001. Because this is a temporary design. It's only going to be for this one specific mission. Cargo. Cargo! Utility. 100 liters, that's what I thought. Okay, so you want to be like that? I have a solution to your behavior. And that is... that. I'm just putting all the parachutes on like that and calling it a day. Boom, there you go. That's 8 drogue chutes and 8 main chutes. If that's not enough to stop that pyramid, nothing is. And now for the very important part, the aero brakes. Air brakes. There we go. Gonna have 8 of those as well. There we go. So this thing basically, it's just, I'm setting up a probe, which I'm then going to have Bill strip for parts.
Damn.
Oh, and I just realized, one of the things that he can strip off of this is the solar panels. So that'll replace the solar panels that get broken. Alright, save that. Leaving here, because I still need to do the 1 round of air braking to see how screwed I am. And I am going to tell it to stay prograde during the aero brake, so that way the pyramid will take the brunt of the heating. Watch the thing start doing funky stuff as soon as it touches atmosphere, just because. Sip my coffee for good luck. Wait, first. Quick save. Well, I still have a chance to save it if I screwed up. Oh, this is gonna suck. You ready to see some stupid? Oh, that apple abscess is already starting to bleed, and we haven't even begun the hard part yet. There it goes. The solar panels are going to rip off in no time flat. Oh, they are already cooking. The solar panels are already cooking. That's about to pop. Another solar panel about to pop. There it goes. Looks like everything else is holding, though.
I'm surprised that the craft itself is not taking much damage because of
the pyramid's taking everything. Yeah, that's what I'm using it as a leading edge for that exact reason. I'm bleeding apple abscess really quickly, though. Oh, this is actually flying much more stable than I thought it would. Alright, we're pulling back out the other side. That's the "we're safe now" music. He's just like, letting you all know that I'm still alive. Drift to the top of the atmosphere. We're gonna loop it around and do it again. I actually just realized how much time is passing. Curb station, switch to. That thing's probably ready to have the science pulled out of it. How much science you got? Maneuver planner, get out of the way. Science 78. Yeah, I'm gonna transmit the science that it's got so far. Transmit science. Alright. Let's, okay, where's the science storage module? There you are. Have you stored data? There we go. Keep. And this is back up to 742. And resuming science production. Alright, let's switch back over to the pyramid. Switch to. Wiggle with it. Wiggle with it. Alright, there we go. Just make sure. No, I'm not going to litho break burning. Bad. Why would you even suggest that? Alright, come on. It's stabilized. It's stabilized. His name is Burning Sun. Yeah. Well, her name? I know that when you wanted the Kerbal maid, you wanted them female, so I don't know if it's he or she. Apoapsis is continuing to bleed. Apoapsis is now 6.5. Alright. Landing. Show landing predictions. Alright, calculate for me.
Nothing like having a sausage sandwich.
Alright, there we go. Run the calculations. Run the calculations, please. Oh my, okay. Now run the calculations. It's not wanting to recalculate. There it goes. Now it's doing it. Oh, it's because it calculates a value after a given time period that it's calculating for, and because it moves so slow out here. Yeah, that's what the deal was. All right, let's retrograde. I'm gonna risk dropping the periapsis a little bit lower into the atmosphere because it actually seems to be doing pretty okay.
Did you hear that they found out where the backrooms images were taken?
Yeah, I've actually got that queued up for watching later. Okay, there we go. That's as deep as I dare take that into the atmosphere. See what's done once done updating the calculations. I'll do one more pass at that periapsis, and then I'll let it dive a little bit deeper. Vernon, which is it? Is it he or she? Or is it, like, other? Whoa, crap. It was trying to go retrograde still. Recover. The atmosphere is coming up very quickly, buddy. Alright, we're bleeding apoapsis again. Should drop down by about half. Or not. Huh. Okay, so this thing is a lot more aerodynamic than the predictor is giving it credit for.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine so. It's a very sharp-pointed pyramid.
AI apologize. I knew it! Burrito's a robot! Okay, I was expecting to bleed a lot more speed than that. Alright, so there. Okay, that's out of the atmosphere. Immediately going back to the space center. Hello. So what I'm going to have to do here, because this is going to be sketch as all hell, I'm going to launch the probe as soon as I get a favorable alignment, and then it's going to have to very quickly catch up with the rocket, dock to this pyramid, then Bill's going to have to jump out, weld a whole crapload of parachutes onto it, then immediately jump back in before they hit atmosphere.
That sounds like a daily operation.
Yeah,
To
that's
me.
just Tuesday for a Kerbal, right?
Let me rephrase that. Tuesday for Floridian Kerbal. Now, I just joined chat just to say this. Tanya,
What?
fucking hell. I'm looking back at our history, and all I have to say is, holy shit, girl.
Language.
Sorry. Holy cow, girl.
Cowgirl?
And
I thought I was a bunny.
no, no, we're not invoking Moo Hazel.
Okay, Kira, calm down.
That's something that cannot be talked about on Twitch.
Yeah, I
There.
have to ride the brake constantly.
Sorry. I go now.
Yes.
Before I go, holy shit, my cat is. I've sent you pictures of my cat, Jaeger.
Wait, what the? Why is... Son of mother. Okay. Revert to vehicle assembly. Ah! Empty fuel tanks.
TLDR, my cat has stolen my bed and has clawed me in every attempt to reclaim it.
Wait a minute.
Um,
Hold the hell on. That's some broken math. Yes. That good. No, they're already gone. 440, 360. 440, 360. So it's saying that this big tank from here to here is the same size as this little thing in the nose cone. I think the math got borked a little bit there. I'm not gonna question it. If it works. Now I'm suddenly reminded of way back in the day when you could when they didn't have mass or volume on fuel, when the physics engine hadn't had all that stuff patched into it yet. You could just put in raw numbers for fuel. So if you wanted to make modded parts, you could legit just make a part that had 1 million fuel in it and not worry about mass. I forgot struts. But it's fine. This thing's so small it doesn't really need them. Oh man, this thing's going fast. It is eager to get out of the atmosphere. It can't get home fast enough. Space! Gotta go to space. Space. Also, out of pure coincidence, I lined up perfectly to intercept the pyramid. There it is right there. And there I am.
Damn.
I know, that's perfect, right? Matter of fact. There we go. Rapid typing. Just keep burning. Just keep burning. Alright, go into manual.
Oh. It is a bard.
Tis
Oh.
I, a Moriarty most McCann.
Yay! We're trying to steal a pyramid from space.
This sounds exactly like my kind of shenanigan.
So, okay. Once upon a time, I had the idea to build a big old oil rig, find the most mineral-rich place on the planet, right? And start harvesting ore to reprocess it into liquid fuel. And then I would sell the liquid fuel and be, haha, oil baron. That's how I'm going to finance the space program. I found out that trying to mine on Kerbin is a real pain if you're trying to do it profitably. Because the resources just aren't there. That's going to motivate you to actually go off-planet, right? Which kind of makes sense. So I ditched that plan. I was like, okay, well, asteroids. I'm almost to the point where I can start interacting with asteroids, right? So I keep an eye open for those. I managed to find one right at the very edge of lunar orbit. I'm like, oh, well, that sounds really interesting. And it's Class A, so it's really small. That's easy for me to work with my tech level. This sounds perfect. So I send out a probe with all the scanning equipment I need to do a prospecting run. I show up. It's a damn pyramid floating in space. It has no interactables on it. It's classified as an anomaly, not an asteroid, so none of my survey equipment that I spent 90 grand on is any good, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, and good on identifying its pyramid.
Well, because I had already packed enough fuel to tweak the orbit of the asteroid that I thought I was going to find, I was able to get the thing out of lunar orbit and have it heading towards. There we go. I was able to. Hold on, I got to do this very quickly. Maneuvering. Find too close to create and execute. Go. Get the RCS going. All right. Anyways, so I was able to get the thing out of lunar orbit, get it in a air orbit with a very low periapsis. Oh my god. Are they seriously doubling up on the damn ad bots now? Ban. Just a casual reminder. Just a casual reminder for anybody that those links 110% go to bad places. And even if, let's assume for a second, the bots are legit, and it's an actual service where they give you actual views. Twitch does track the IP addresses on stuff. They track the gateways that are used. And if they find out that your channel is getting views that are all coming from bots, they'll straight up just ban you without a second thought. They do not care.
Ooh.
It is against Twitch TOS, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
How are you doing, sexy Dark Sonic?
I'm doing fine.
But, yeah. So, basically. Oh, hold on. Before it does the auto warp, just make sure that I've got juice. That probe, I had collected a lot of science while I was in orbit of the moon. So I figured, okay, well, the probe's expensive as all hell. I'm going to send it home. I did design it to handle re-entry because it's expensive as all hell. I accidentally time warped too hard, didn't recover it in time, and the thing blew up on re-entry. I lost all of it, could not recover with a quick save. But it's like, okay, fine. I made a lot of money from World First Milestones, plus I've got that pyramid that's in a Kerbin orbit now, even if it's a very, very tilted one, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
And so I then sent a manned mission up next. To okay, it's anomaly. I'll send an anomaly scanning arm. I've been there, done that module. And an actual Kerbal. And then the Kerbal will be able to do the little anomaly scanning. All of the stuff requires it to be on the ground for me to scan it. So now I have to get this thing back to Kerbin's surface if I want to actually do anything with it.
Well, good luck getting it there in one piece.
Well, the pyramid will definitely survive. That thing's like I'm assuming it's indestructible. Would make sense that it's indestructible. Here. Hold on.
The One
Is
Piece
it?
is real. I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way,
Crap! Crap, I panicked! I clicked the wrong button because I panicked. I gotta revert to launch. This is why I can't talk and fly a ship at the same time.
speaking of talking and flying a ship at the same time, have you played a wonderful little game called The Outer Wilds?
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. I never refilled my bottle! Ah! Hold on. Alright, well, this is a... Alright, well, let's do that. I'm gonna refill my bottle. Carry on talking. I can hear you.
I recently had the delight of playing The Outer Wilds. It is a game that I cannot talk about, but it is a game that I think is very important for people who are fans of games to play.
I don't follow.
What don't you follow?
You said it's very unfortunate for people who are fans of games?
It's very important for
Oh.
people who are fans of games to play.
Oh. You confuse me sometimes.
I'm a confounding fox. Regardless, it is something, it is one of those experiences that is best gone into completely blind, and additionally it is the type of game where gathering almost any information about it is ruining the experience.
Well, if I recall, doesn't it have some, how best to non-spoiler say it, but reveal that I know what you're talking about. Sometimes you have to go back to the beginning.
Yes, it does. It does have that.
Okay. Because that's a whole part of the experience.
It is part of it. Yeah. Absolutely. But yes, after having experienced the game, I can only wish upon myself amnesia to be able to play it again.
Yeah, I've played games like that before. Like Portal. You can't ever have your first impression of Portal a second time, and that kind of sucks.
That's true. That's very much true. Though to be fair, I can play through Portal again, and I think I can still have like a good experience with Portal.
Oh yeah, I could have a good experience with it a dozen times over.
It is impossible for me to play this game again and to get the same level of enjoyment out of something I could like Portal with the knowledge that I have. Like, that is how much of a mimetic hazard this game is, and why I simply cannot give too many details about it, because once you have a detail about it, there is a piece of something bigger that is lost. If you were to ever play that game, I would love to watch.
Right now I'm a little bit more focused on trying to catch up with this space pyramid. I'm doing it right this time.
He is. It's just in the event that ever happens.
I'll definitely keep you in mind, and I'll keep that game in mind. Yeah, it's a cognito hazard.
The DLC is also wonderful.
I'm about to run out of fuel on this stage. Alright. Fine tune closest approach, 200, create and execute, go. Alright, and then match velocity to the target. At closest approach, create and execute. 214. Alright. And it's actually not going to be stupid this time. Extend solar panel.
What's your squawk?
What?
What's your squawk?
What's my squawk?
Yeah.
Double O asparagus.
Alright, if you say so. So where do you live?
Montana.
Okay.
That is a random question to drop in the middle of a Twitch stream.
I'm sorry, it's just...
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you anything more than specific than that on Twitch.
No, that's perfect. That is exactly what I was fishing for. I was about to backtrack and be like, not your address, by the way. Don't give me your address, obviously.
Yeah, let me just give you my street address on a public channel. Nothing bad can happen.
No, never. This won't be recorded.
Target
yeah,
plus.
I was just curious, I guess, of your time zone. Because it is a little bit late for me.
Yeah, well, I was expecting to end the stream at around 10:30, but that was before there were complications.
And by complications, you mean pyramid.
The pyramid's been difficult ever since I first acquired it.
You haven't even acquired it yet.
Well, shit, I haven't acquired it.
You're sending a space probe out to get it.
I already picked it up from the store. Now I just have to drive the groceries home, okay?
You don't have it till it's home. That's what Sea of Thieves have taught me.
No. Alright. You. Oh, great. I can't change the angle of that thing. This is going to be interesting.
There's some stuff holding off that space pyramid. Like a space arrow. You sure this is indestructible?
What the? Whoa. Okay, kill rotation. 0 RVAL. Okay, stop. Yeah, I just lost a lot of monopropellant there. Okay. Let's just use the gyroscope to rotate here, shall we? Actually, wait, why am I trying to connect this thing to the pyramid? I can just connect it directly to this shuttle here. Or shuttle, rocket, barg. Okay, there we go.
Can you, like, quick save before you, like, do things during this?
You mean like that?
I'm not close enough to the screen that I can see the exact words.
I quick saved.
Okay. Yeah. I just figure it's a good idea before you ram this thing back to the ground.
There, okay. It is now officially docked. Alright, Bill, get out. The stupidity will now intensify.
Oh, we do love stupidity.
We do a little derping. Are you kidding me? The air brakes can't be ripped off in this build mode. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Ooh, I see.
Let's move all the parachutes down lower to that end. Come on. Just migrating all the parachutes over right now.
Yep, I see that.
Literally just sticking them anywhere they'll fit. Okay.
Just don't make it weird and lopsided. You'd hate a lopsided rocket, wouldn't you?
Perfect. We can attach them to the thingy.
Nice.
So even if the rocket spectacularly explodes, we'll still be able to make sure this pyramid lands in one piece.
Most probably.
Okay, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 6 large parachutes, 3 drogue parachutes on the pyramid itself, 4 drogue parachutes on the rocket. Where's the 5th? There's the 5th one. I'll just stick that there, I guess. Actually, I can space these out a little bit more strategically. There we go. It's about as close to a perfect star as I can get. And then parachute 7. Parachute 8. Okay. The external seat to the pyramid and ride it home. I was tempted. Burden, I'm aware. That's what the drogue chutes are for. That's actually what the air brakes were supposed to be for, but they're being stupid. So there's only one solution. And it's a stupid solution. But it'll work. You know what that is? We're already in a decaying orbit, which means we don't need this anymore. We don't need that engine. So, there we go. He's out of there.
That's not too expensive.
Whoa, hello. What the? What? Whoa! 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 Shh. You good, Bill? Yeah, he's good. So the ladder was no good. Slow it down, slow it down. Okay. I now know that ladder is defective. No, bad. Board. The Wrath of Clang, yes. Alright, release. Target. Target plus. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, solar panel. How are you today? Yep, that's exactly what I'm about to do, Burrito. Oh, but I just ran out of monoprop, so this is going to get real interesting real fast. Alright, that's fine. Thrust limiter. We're going to do this old school. A Lua mod? Some of these I do think use Lua scripting in the background, yeah. Also, hello, Ford. Oh, stop. Kill rotation. Kill. Alright. Parallel plus. How lined up am I?
I really do stick out like a sore thumb in this stream, huh?
Nah, not really. Alright, I think this is about the best I'm going to be able to get. Full send. Full send at 0.4 meters per second. Hey, in spacecraft docking terms, that's unsafely fast.
Yeah.
Got it.
And we're doing a little less than docking.
Okay, so if you'll casually direct your eyes to the thing on the back there, there we go. The air brakes will be able to deploy once this thing hits atmosphere, which will give us a lot more bite. But disabling this engine because the wobble is even worse way out there. I'm actually going to turn off the reaction wheel on that thing if I can find it. Pilot only. Alright.
The reason why I was going to say I stick out in this stream is because we got...
Well, hold on a second. Ford, a lot of it is practice. You don't want to know how many hours I have in this game. Can I strut it? I don't have any struts, but I do have what was going to be the fuel line. So let me enter build mode here. Can I? Yes, I can.
Huh.
Heck yeah, that stabilized it a bit. It's not the most stable of things, but it's a little bit more stable than it was. No, damn it, he did it again. Recover. Okay, we're good. Just need to close up that ladder before it takes a life. Because I only have the one life available at the moment.
Oof.
Retract ladder. Just get out of here, ladder. Shoo. Board.
Yes.
Quick save. I said board, not barred. Well, I do have like a dozen mods installed, so for all I know, it might be one I've already heard of. No, that's actually part of the Breaking Ground DLC.
Yeah.
That's the one that adds all the new anomalies to the game. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, look, there's the Space Center! This could not have lined up any better!
Well, it also potentially could not have lined up any worse.
How so?
Just, in case none of your...
Speaking of lining up, please rotate.
Any...
Please rotate quickly before we hit the atmosphere.
Yeah, just in case your atmosphere re-entry tends to go a little bit awry.
Knowing my luck, I'll end up hitting the, my aim will be so perfect, I'll end up taking out the VAB, and I do not have the money to rebuild it right now, so I'd be stuck building nothing but planes for a while.
That's what I'm talking about. You'll just frickin' decimate the buildings.
Alright, quickly, let's pause for a second. Give me a chance to open up the modules. Show landing predictions.
You ever think about how, even as advanced as we are, places in our, solar system, like NASA, they still build spaceships in just very big barns.
There, 90 degrees. That is full extension on those things.
Yeah, that's hot.
Whoa.
Am I wrong?
So,
No.
I'm definitely bleeding speed fast, but it looks like I'm dropping nowhere near fast enough. This thing's just too aerodynamic and too heavy. So much for my perfect landing location, huh? Because look, that is not bleeding fast enough. Yep. Although that engine that I jettisoned is going to land there just fine.
What happens if this thing lands in the sea?
We're not going to entertain that as an option. Welcome to the garden, Ford Virgo. So glad to have you here. Yeah, and look.
This is the garden?
Yeah. That's my whole theming. Is it's Taniel's garden. That's why do you think the channel points are gold carrots? Also, look at that. It's so close and yet so far. It's only 70 kilometers away.
This is the garden. I have a place that I need to... Yeah, briefly.
We added new security measures. You can't steal any immortality potions.
You've only accounted for one level of security. And there's always a loophole.
You forget that it's Tanya. Every loophole has been accounted for.
Nah, see, I just put Sam in charge of it. Now, you see, what I did was all of the immortality potions. Yeah, Sam keeps them in his vest pocket now. It's like a bag of holding.
I eated them all.
I eated it. I made you an immortality potion, but I eated it. Alright, well, I guess we're going for another loop.
Are you to suggest that Sam is unbribable?
Yes. He's an eldritch monster.
Yes, but he's also Irish.
That's racist.
I'm Irish. What do you mean?
I'm Irish. Wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody. Oh my god.
I know I'm a mix of things, but damn.
Although, I'm sure there are people that are... Okay, Moriarty, here's an important question. Are you, American Irish or Irish Irish? Like, legit originally from Ireland or just of Irish descent? Because Americans use that term in a way that it upsets a lot of people in other countries.
Okay, listen. I am American Irish, but I swear to you, I am literally trying to leave America.
Ford
to go
Virgo.
live in Ireland.
Hold on, Ford Virgo. I don't have a Discord specifically for my streams. I do a lot of my streaming stuff in the ZGF Gaming Discord, though. I really should have a Discord just for my streaming stuff, but it's just... so many people, I have like hundreds of different servers already, and it's like, I feel like I would just be adding to the pile, you know?
I just have like a streaming section in your current Discord.
You're talking about Eden Bros?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Eden Bros is more like centered around the plotline story stuff. And if if I start adding a bunch more people to that, then it'll be harder to maintain lore accuracy, and there'll be more people expecting me to go full storyteller on stuff. I just bled off 1,000 kilometers of altitude, but we're going for another round, I guess. Every orbit we bleed off 1,000 kilometers, so I mean, it's coming down. It's coming down fast.
What if you start sooner?
There's nothing I can do. I have no fuel. The only controls I have are parachutes and drag planes. That's it. And I have to do my maneuvering with that.
Gotcha.
Has to be a faster way.
Well, I enjoyed hearing drag planes and...
I thought you were going to bed.
I'm going to bed, but...
I'm in bed.
Ford, it looks like it's not going to let me do that. If I tried to undeploy the air brakes, it, Wait, hold on. Active. So if I were, like... Oh, hold on. Okay. Let's drop those down to 45 degrees. Oh my god. Alright, that's 30.
Is it?
No, I'm using the drag planes to actually steer it to push the nose down so it digs into the atmosphere a little bit more. It's actually viable.
Wait, Tana, you never knew about drag fin control systems?
I knew about it. I hadn't considered it in this scenario.
Okay, fair enough. I remember years ago, I built...
There's the Space Center up ahead again. Oh, wait, no, that's not the Space Center. That's the desert. Hold on.
I basically built this high velocity interceptor using... I forget what mods, but there was BD Armory involved.
Well, I mean, it's you, so of course BD Armory would be involved.
well, fair enough. But I basically built this.
Well, okay, Ford, so long as you saved the important parts, it still counts.
I basically built this. Are you familiar with the German, Nazi German NATO?
Please
sort
avoid
of
please
dis-
avoid that word.
I'm sorry.
It's not a matter of
World War
my
II
it's not a matter
era.
of my personal concern, it's a matter of Twitch. This is like the third
Yes,
time today,
I
Kira.
understand. Okay. Long and the short of it, this craft I developed, I built it, Kerbal, I want to say 1.05 or something like that, with BD and a couple other mods that added more lifting body parts for the, you know, how do I put this? The the fuselage that has a lifting body effect that's flat, not rotate, or not round. You know, it's like an airplane fuselage with blended wing.
Yeah, I know the one you're
That
talking about.
So essentially, I built this craft that had zero control surfaces except for drag fins, 4 drag fins that were air brakes that were deployed to change the direction of the craft, because this thing was so screaming fast. Control surfaces just burnt up.
Speaking of things burning up, I'm getting some heat spikes here. I need to focus.
All right. I'm muting myself now for a bit.
That looks almost menacing. Okay, actually, it looks really menacing like that. It looks like a ship.
Why does this feel like one of your mixer parties impacting into, atmosphere?
If it was one of the mixer party warheads, it'd be smaller than this. Itchy.
I have no sense of scale, but fair. Wait, are the drag fins on the rear end standard scale?
Yeah.
Okay, then I have a sense of scale, and yeah, no, this is far bigger than a mixer party.
Okay, to give you a sense of scale, this pyramid on the front weighs 300 tons, which is why it's such a bitch to work with.
Ah.
And we unfortunately skipped off the atmosphere again. But we bled a bit more altitude this time.
I mean,
we're consistently bleeding 1,000. Yeah, we're consistently bleeding 1,000 kilometers with every pass. So it's coming down fast.
They just don't want to do more passes.
Can you arrest the fall?
Yes, that was what the whole huge 20-minute thing of adding parachutes to it was about.
Oh, well, I missed that. I was AFK. Or I was distracted, I don't remember.
Well, there's the Space Center. I kind of hope that I don't finally get atmospheric cut on this pass, because I'm directly over top of the ocean.
And keep in mind, when you do hit the atmosphere, you're still going to have that momentum. Probably for a good ways.
Oh yeah, I
For
know.
Vega, honestly, let Tanya cook. She knows what she's doing.
She's definitely cooking.
Yeah. I smell something burning. Mmm,
She's
bacon.
barbecuing right now.
What do you mean bacon?
That'd be Hassenpfeffer, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Oh,
here, this
my.
window. I don't know what resolution you're watching it. I should be broadcasting at high enough resolution that you can read it. Apoapsis is currently at 1.9 million meters. And yeah, it's bleeding. It is bleeding.
It's not that you're not streaming at a high enough resolution, it's that I'm laying in my bed watching from like 10 feet away.
Yeah, but
And the
Apoapsis is coming
problem
down
with
fast right
me
there.
is there's a mosquito in my room, and I'm attempting to target it without setting my room on fire.
Okay, so we're not bleeding 1,000. We didn't bleed 1,000 on that pass. We only bled like 300 kilometers. But again, we're still bleeding a lot of altitude on each pass. So that is progress.
Pardon? Trying to kill this mosquito.
No, it's losing speed. Son, we're on final capture operations. Right now, all we can do is just bleed a bit of altitude every time we skim the atmosphere.
I'm going to
Kerbals don't
mute
need to be.
myself, and then I'm going to be back after I kill this fucking mosquito.
Hi.
Yeah.
Recalibrating
Salt shells.
recalibrating the drag planes to use them for maneuvering is actually helping for keeping this thing stable on each pass. Which is good because it's almost out of monopropellant, so I didn't have any alternatives. Another pass, bleeding more. We were at 1.73 before. And there's the desert launch field again. It's a complete crapshoot as for where we're actually going to end up landing. I just have to hope that the number of parachutes and the drag planes that I have will give me some degree of control so I can try to avoid the oceans. No, Ford, I want land. When I get this pyramid on the ground, the next thing I plan on doing is dragging it to the space center. This is my trophy. I've worked so hard for this thing. I will do what it takes to get it back to base. And since I have the airships mod installed, it actually will be surprisingly easy. All I have to do is just make a heavy lifter airship and brute force it. Make something that can deadlift 300 tons.
Ba-ba-da,
1.3. Yeah, the Destiny Stasis Pyramid. Damn straight. No, see, there's a 10-0 inside this thing that I've got to recover. Another round of bleed. Well, that's at 1.1 now. It's bleeding a bit more each time. Ah! Why does it take so long?
Well, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
Alright.
Good
Sleep
night.
well.
See ya.
Hope
Have
you
a
killed
good
them.
night, all. And to all, a great night.
What? You... Okay, I'm gonna have to increase the cost on those hydrates. You're gonna drown me here.
It's not drowning if you're still breathing. More hydration. Are your teeth ever angry?
What?
Are your teeth ever angry?
That sounds
What?
like you're not. That sounds like
I'm
you have
confused.
horrible hygiene.
No, I'm legit confused at what you're talking about.
Do you ever feel the teeth pain?
Oh! Yeah, only when I eat sour candy, specifically sour candy. If it's just sugar, just sour things, it's fine. If it's spicy things, it's fine. But if I eat sour candy, my teeth hurt.
Probably you have a sugar sensitivity or acid sensitivity.
I have an inconsistent cold sensitivity.
This means that no one in this VC takes proper care of their oral hygiene.
I
Well,
periodically use mouthwash.
Can you blame us? Teeth is a luxury item.
I'm officially below 1,000 kilometers for the apoapsis.
Nice.
Specifically, I make sure to use a peroxide-based mouthwash once every day. And I brush whenever I remember to. Also, my periapsis keeps getting a little bit lower on each pass as well.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Now it's Ford's turn to bully me. The apple abscess. No, bad. Well, it looks like according to the predictions, at most I've got 3 more laps left to go. And I'm grateful because, oh my god. This is getting so tedious. I saw some yellow parachutes for a second there. Come on. I just want to get my pyramid home.
Chad, if you want my advice, never get involved in Sonic.exe. One of the worst decisions I've ever made. Jay.
I didn't know that you could get more involved in it outside of, like, playing the game.
Oh, no.
There's a whole community. There's a whole community around it.
That's the thing I have to ask you is when you say play the game, which one are you referring to? Are you referring to the one made by JC Hyena, Crimson? Are you referring to the one made by
Okay, yeah, it's looking like it was actually being accurate about the 3 laps. So I got 2 laps to go.
Sonic.exe.
Which one?
Sonic.exe.
Ford, I know a few people that are pretty good at it, but YouTube tutorials, maybe? Aside from having somebody, like, physically there with you, walking you through various things. Like, actually sitting you down and where you're streaming your gameplay footage, and they're walking you through stuff. Because there's a lot to learn in this game. And there's a lot of it that you reach a point where you think you know what you're talking about, and you could be making the same mistake for ages until somebody corrects you, and then it completely changes the dynamic. And of course, then again, there's also the issue of occasionally you run into that person who is at the top of Mount Stupid when it comes to Dunning-Kruger. Sorry, Dunning-Kruger.
Sonichu does not exist. We do not acknowledge Chris Chan or anything they do.
Doesn't Sonic Chew, like, exist in the Sonic universe?
Nope. Didn't happen.
Also, I didn't know that, like, there was a point where I looked into Sonic lore, and I found out that Dr. Robotnik is the same guy. But
Dr.
he's also
Robotnik and
dead.
who?
Like the old Sonic cartoon Dr. Robotnik and new Tall Legs Man.
They're the same guy, yeah.
Yeah, but one of
Yeah.
them's dead.
Same guy, different
What?
iterations. Sat-Am is not technically canon to anything current.
It's not Sat AM. It's Sonic Adventures, I think.
One more lap to go.
Yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That was the Saturday TV show. That's why it's called Sat-Am.
What's the other one where it was like the Sonic, but it was like cartoony and funny and ha ha he?
There was
Well,
approximately
Ford, something I cannot recommend enough is MechJeb. And it's, of course, the dependencies to make sure that it actually functions properly. Because MechJeb is a really useful autopilot utility for optimizing things, but also you can infer a lot of information by using it. Because by simply observing what it's doing and when it's doing it, you can learn a lot from watching it.
So, unfortunately, more here has gotten me interested in talking about a hyperfixation of mine. There have been three shows pre-2015. There was the Sat-Am show, which was just Sonic, Tails fighting Eggman. Then there was Sonic Underground. People don't really talk about that one much because that was the more music version, which did include some crossover with Archie characters.
Sorry, not mean to interrupt here, but there's something I need to point out if you casually would look towards the stream. See with this blue triangle here over the pause menu? So, there is the desert launch site. There's the archaeology site where the pyramid is on the surface. There's my current landing approximation. You realize what I must do, right?
Boost?
No. I must return the pyramid to its home. It belongs with its it belongs with its family. New stretch goal for the next stream. Get the pyramid home.
And the
make a poll. Sorry, just one last thing. What I need to do is make a poll for people to vote on whether I should take the pyramid home or take it to the space center. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
The only other mainstream actual broadcasted Sonic TV show there was Sonic X, which was dubbed poorly by 4Kids TV.
Yeah, 4Kids does everything poorly. It's a marvel to me that they even exist.
I believe they're dead now.
You have left out Was it Sonic Adventure?
Sonic Adventure was a game series that involved 2 games. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was the first one I mentioned.
No, So there's 2 Sonics I know that existed at the same time because of like NBC or whatever. There was the Sonic, um, there's Sonic Sat AM, where he fought Robotnik, and there was the chicken robot and the green drill guy, and it was all very funny, hee hee ha ha, cartoon slapstick bullshit.
Yeah.
And then during the same time, there was another Sonic show where they like took the threat of Ivo Robotnik seriously, and it was more like a dark drama. It wasn't Sonic Underground, because Sonic Underground was like the sequel to that.
There was the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was in '93. Then there was Sonic the Hedgehog in '94.
So it looks like this might end up at the Space Center after all.
Nice.
Not 100%, but I'm like, oh, I'm threading a needle right now.
Unless you're talking about the OVA movie.
I don't think it was a movie. I could have sworn it was a series.
Unfortunately, it looks like I'm just barely popping back out of the atmosphere again. Ugh, this is so annoying. Because right there... No, that's not the Space Center. Once again, I mistook the coastline of the desert for the Space Center. Ah!
Yeah, I don't see what it is you're talking about. Because the only other thing that would have been around that time would have been the OVA movie, which had Metal Sonic in it. And took more of that actual.
No,
like,
it was just
classic...
Sonic the Hedgehog. Because the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is the cartoon slapstick. Then Sonic the Hedgehog is like where they take it seriously. And then you got Sonic Underground, which was the sequel to that people didn't like, where like he had siblings and they're looking for his mother. And then Sonic X was when it came into 4Kids. And that's when I hopped on the Sonic train. And dear God.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah. I also watched I want to say 4-hour documentary about the Archie comics.
Oof, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry that you lost 4 hours learning about Ken Pender's insanity.
Ironically, most of it was not focused on Ken Penders, but there was a whole section about it. But yeah, I found out that the short fat Robotnik and tall leg man Robotnik are they're the same guy, but one of them is dead.
Oh, son of a mother. Ad starts in 50 seconds. Snooze. No. Okay, about 5 minutes. I have a limited number of snoozes I'm allowed to trigger. I'm not going to shove anybody away during the final moments when we finally are going to be getting this pyramid home. Not after an hour plus of build-up. Apoapsis is under 200 kilometers. 190.
Ah, back.
180. 170. 160. There are the mountains. 150. Come on. There's the desert launch site. Alright, we're past the mountains. 120. Parachutes are supposedly going... Oh no, we're starting to scrape back out again. No, do not skip off. We need this.
Angle.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Look, they're trying as hard as they can. Look at them wobbling. Look at them wobble. Wiggle, wiggle. They're wiggling. They're wiggling. They're trying so hard right now. Apoapsis has dropped below 70 kilometers. We are officially captured. Okay. Now it's just a matter of getting this damn thing down to the ground. Oh, that landing prediction is slowly but surely inching upwards and forwards and heading towards the island air, the space center. Unfortunately, it looks like I will not be landing it in the desert. I tried.
You're gonna be landing it right in the backyard of the space center.
Yep. Hopefully in the backyard, not the front yard, because the front yard is an ocean. If this thing lands in the water, I'm kind of screwed. Son, we call that about a 6.3 on the Richter scale. Re-entry. That's what I'm doing right now. This is re-entry. Look at it. Look at the landing prediction right there. Yeah, yep, there it is. It's pure descent now. It's pure descent. Alright. It's just a matter of trying to get this thing to land before it reaches the ocean. Alright, we gotta get past this little lip here. This false bit of land. So once we clear this water that's directly up ahead, it's just a matter of get it to the ground as fast as possible. Because the faster we get to the ground, the less likely we are to hit ocean, because it's nothing but land between us and the overshoot point. There's the mountains up ahead. Don't know if you can really see them on the stream all that well, but trust me, they're straight ahead. We're still going hella fast right now.
I always find it funny when I surprise people that when they say they don't like Sonic.exe, I always have to ask them which one.
Well, solar panels just got ripped off. There's the Space Center. Oh, we are going to overshoot by 1.5 years. It's not. This thing is not slowing down. This thing's behaving like a freaking impactor. Oh, wait, no. That's not the Space Center. That's the Space Center. But I've got no G-force reading whatsoever. Look at my speed. My speed is staying stable. It's not supposed to stay stable when I'm this low into the atmosphere. Just out of curiosity. Hold on. Just out of curiosity, what is my Mach point right now? Mach. I'm at Mach 6.5, despite that I'm already into the stratosphere. People would be hearing this at sea level right now. That is just solid Triforce.
Best to say, you have a triangular pointed object that...
Yeah, it's aerodynamic, I know. I have okay, right now, the air brakes are already at full. And see how these are red on the left here, the parachutes? If I deployed them now, they'd instantly get ripped off. It wouldn't slow me down at all. I have to wait for them to at least turn yellow before I can make the attempt. I'm still at Mach 6.7. Slow down, you bastard!
There's no way you'd burn off the rest of your mono to slow down, huh?
Active desperation, I guess? It's losing mono propellant fast. Well, I mean, it's doing something right now. Not sure whether that's me or the... Actually, I can find it right. No, that's mostly drag that's doing that right now. Okay. I'm entering the tropopause, and I'm still at Mach 6. Oh, stuff's breaking. Stuff is breaking. Oh no. That's not good.
Wait, are you only tethered on there by you?
Yes, the tether's broke. I just lost the drag planes. I just lost the drag planes. I'm still at Mach 4 and 7 kilometers. I'm below the clouds.
Well, this is precarious.
I'm at Mach 2.4 and about to hit the ground.
No, look.
And that's the water. So, for the record, the pyramid did survive. However, it is also sinking rapidly.
So
Can I recover?
what we're hearing is you could reload back and then just...
Rolled first milestones. We've broken an ocean depth record, an ocean depth record, an ocean depth record. Oh, hey, seaweed.
Man, those are some tall-ass kelp stalks.
Yeah, apparently. It just keeps on going. I'm returning it to Cthulhu, apparently. And the bottom. 969 meters down.
Nice.
Can I recover the vessel? It let me recover it when it came to a stop. Didn't realize recovering an anomaly was an option. There's an ocean depth record. Don't think I want to get that in a space game. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, here crickets. About to say I thought I crashed the game for a second there. Like it didn't know what to do. Okay. That's it? That was it? Nothing for that? Hold on, let me go to the tracking station. Oh, there it is. Splashed down. Recover. Recover. Splash down. Okay, it's not letting me recover it because it's considered to be an anomaly. Let's fly and see if that actually is the pyramid there. They didn't give you a chance to look at the parts recovered list. It went straight from the money returned to nothing.
Damn.
Hey, wait a minute. When I went with money returned, it said like $1,000. But it's still sitting out in the world. What if I can recover it over and over again? That was the secret of the pyramid all along. It prints money. Oh, no, this is the piece of debris, apparently. It's floating on the surface. Recover a vessel. I do have that quick save, though.
That means that
and more
if you
hydrate.
were to reload
I don't know how.
quick save, you could just drop it into the atmosphere.
Yeah. That thing's ridiculous, though. With how it just refused to slow down.
To be fair, you're talking about an aerodynamic anomaly from space. You expect it to be abide by physics?
Yeah, not really. Mm. Well, it's just simply not there anymore, so yeah. Huh. What? Maber safe to Gine and Mout in front to slow?
English?
Okay, look, here it is. Here it is. Quick save. Flights 14, flights 15. Day 71, day 67. Okay. Load. Loading that quick save. Unfortunately, it is midnight, so whether I like it or not, I am going to have to call the stream here. But if this quick save is from before it crashed, then I've got something I can work with. Because, what I'll do instead... Haha, there it is. And, yep, it was the quick save before it began the orbital decay. So, what I'm going to do is save game here. Save the pyramid. Save. And unfortunately, I have to call it here. But no, burning. Heat shield wouldn't have done anything. The pyramid itself survived, and the ship was caught in the was in the wake of it. It was just that the ship had its own sorts of drag, and the thing was coming in at Mach bullshit. Yeah, well, Burrito, I'm actually planning to do something kind of like that, in a way. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna freaking say? I'm gonna do this. Because I have spent the last, 3 hours, 19 minutes trying to get this damn thing home. And I did manage to successfully land it in the bottom of the ocean, but, I could still drag it. I've got ways to get the thing back. They would just be very slow and tedious. So I'm doing this. Set position. Do.
What was that?
Oh, that's current position. Okay. Hold on. Alright, use middle mouse to set position. And then, boop. Set position. There. I brought it home. Oh my god, I recognize that lake. I recognize that. We're back in the ore field again.
Lake is is peaking so much from that.
We're back in the ore field again. But at least we're out of the tree. Okay, save game. What have I done? Save. Alright. I'm saving that. Now I'm going to recover the vessel just to see what happens if I recover an intact vessel with the pyramid as part of it. Surely it does something special, right? Otherwise, the pyramid does absolutely... Oh, I could have used the instruments on it. It was landed. That was just me clicking somewhere on the planet that was close to the space center. I was not expecting it to be that specific location, especially not to that level of accuracy. Advanced grabbing unit, keeping mark for lander can advance lines. I'm going down the parts list to see if there's something unusual on this list. Mini air brakes. Oxidizer. Refunding. Nope. Next. Crew, just Bill, so I didn't bring any aliens home with me. Huh. Nothing. Alright, tracking station?
Maybe this is just too heavy to be recovered.
No, there's no weight limits on recovery. Oil rig ready to fly ship pro. And there's nothing there now. So when it recovered it, it did indeed recover it. So exit out. Come on. Finish loading in. Okay, load game. Let's find on the list. What have I done? There it is. Load. Still can't freaking believe that I managed, by sheer chance, to pick the exact location where this whole fucking bullshit adventure began. Where I first discovered that the oil rig was a doomed enterprise. Even after going to space, finding alien artifacts, doing desperate, repeated arrow braking, lap after lap, where did I end up? Right the fuck back at the beginning.
And where did that bring you?
Back to me.
To me.
No target in range. Bullshit, no target in range. Status ideal. It's right there. And this says no target in range. Bitch, it's right there. Okay, you know what? Hold on. KSP breaking ground pyramid moon. Surely there's a pyramid on the moon. Okay. It's not what I'm... Okay, hold on. KSP space pyramid moon orbit. I am not seeing anything about this thing. Anomalies. Okay, maybe it's in there. That's a KSP2 thing. Scrolling through the images to see if we see a space pyramid. I'm not seeing any. Honest, I'm not seeing anything referencing this. So, either I'm like one of only a few people who have ever found this thing, or it was added by a mod, and no one else who's than those mods has ever come across it. I'm scrolling. Person's doing a breakdown like every single anomaly in the game right now, and I'm not seeing it anywhere on their list. They even found the monoliths. Oh, hold on. Pyramid exploration? That's the desert pyramid. Yeah, it's the desert pyramid. That's not what I want. I'm outpacing the images being able to load. I gotta wait a second. Okay, there we go. And I got to the end of it, and there's no space pyramid. Alright, let's go to image results, maybe? I already tried EVA sampling it before. Oh, but that was in orbit. Now that it's on the ground, maybe? Like, okay, if he's physically standing on it, maybe?
Damn thing is giant. Holy crap.
Yeah, I know. I'm standing on it, and still nothing. Take surface sample from Kerbin's grasslands. That's, oh, and it's actually worth science. I'm gonna keep that. But now
No, Tanya, you know what this is?
what? It's the tea.
Make...
It's the teapot. I found the teapot. That's what this fucker is. Okay. What have I done? Save. Yes, overwrite. Okay, quit to main menu because I'm done here. Okay. So, oh wait, hold on. Put a satellite moon orbit. No, that's not it. So basically there's this it was a hyperbolic statement that was made by this physicist. And he where he said you need to have some level of proof for a claim. You need to prove the positive, not the negative. And his example of this is that I could say that there's a teapot floating in space between the orbits of Mercury and the Sun. Okay, well, you can't prove that it's not there. Trying to find something like that would be pretty much impossible. So you'd have no way to know that it's not there. So if you allow people to say, well, you can't prove that it isn't as proof that it is, then you can make all sorts of baseless claims. Basically, that was the whole basis of it, right? Yeah. Well, in the game Stellaris, they actually made a reference to this. There's an anomaly. When you're scanning stars and you have a chance to find an anomaly, one of those anomalies that can occur is that you find a teapot. And depending on the beliefs of your race, you have a bunch of options where you can basically step off the crazy train early. But if you keep trying to study the teapot over and over again to find out what it's doing there, why it's there, it just gets more and more expensive dumping research funding into it, and eventually your scientists just go crazy. They go mad because they can't figure it out. Why is this teapot here?
Do you have a mod installed called Some Very Alien Stuff?
No? But here, Casey, some very alien stuff. Well, that is definitely some very alien stuff.
Do you have that mod installed?
No.
Okay.
Well, that definitely looks similar to what I've got, but it's not quite the same.
Right.
Alright. To do KSP tetrahedron moon orbit. Well, that just gave them some very interesting comms nets that people have set up. KSP pyramid in space. Give me something! I'm finding absolutely nothing. Oh, hello? I think this is more that, the interstellar thing. But it's the closest thing I can find. Yeah, the... Oh, wait a minute. Blue shift. Oh, no, I do have blue shift installed. Hold on. Control F. Pyramid. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Speaking of tech, busy working the next space anomaly, the jump gate. Space anomalies, space anomalies. Reduce time between anomaly checks, improve chances of anomaly to spawn. Space anomalies, there it is. Found by chance, astronomers found this very strange object. What is it? Where did it come from? What secrets hold? You can enable space anomalies. They're enabled by default from the game. Difficulty menu. It is indeed a space anomaly. But what does it do? Well, at least now I know that it was added by Blue Shift. So you know what? In order to find out what this dang thing do, we're about to dive into some files. Burn and Sun, it appears that the pyramid is indeed modded, and I tracked down what mod it's from. It is from Blue Shift. So, what we are going to do is we're going to dive into some game files. Quit. I have to rely on pure audio here because I'm not about to share my desktop on the stream. But at least we found out what the pyramid's from. Thing is, though, the pyramid that I have is not the same as the pyramid that showed up there. However, everything tracks in terms of its behavior. So here's the thing. In Blue Shift, you need to collect graviolium in order to do warp tech stuff, right? So, depending on what exactly that anomaly does, I may have just dragged home a giant reservoir of graviolium. I just don't have the tech yet to utilize it. Alright, let me find Blue Shift on my mods list. There's the Blue Shift files. Alright. Unzip this from storage. Come on. Extract 2. Alright. Blue Shift. Game data. Wild Blue Industries, Blue Shift. Extras. Expensive drives. No. Parts. Space anomalies. TET. I'm assuming TET stands for... Oh my god! Oumuamua. Oumuamua is one of the space anomalies. That's adorable. Are you familiar with what the Oumuamua is?
I have no idea. I'm also incredibly tired, so I am going to probably pop out of the call here so that I shall sleep.
Author, rescale factor, tech required, unresearchable, category none, cost 0.
Have a good rest of your stream, as little long as it may last.
Alright, and mass 324, that tracks for what I had found. Angular drag 1, crash tolerance 160, max temp 2500, explosion potential 1, vessel type space object, skin module. Okay, here we go. Upon discovery, offers a small chance of unlocking a tech tree node in career or science sandbox mode. Name equals WBET. tech unlock. Maximum RNG value, die roll 100. Unlock target number 50, so it's coin toss. Mesmerine object offers the gift of knowledge. Name of the waterfall effect controller. Module waterfall effects. Oh. Got it. Okay, so it looks like upon discovery, this thing tosses a coin. This would be for me looking into the config files. When you discover it, it tosses a coin. If it comes up tails, well, it's a dud. It's just a really fancy lawn ornament. If it comes up heads, the tips of the triangle will start glowing, and you'll get a message that the mesmerizing object offers gifts of knowledge, and it will unlock a random tech tree node that you haven't yet unlocked.
Huh.
Yeah, so basically, I found it and I rolled a dud. So that means it is just a really expensive lawn ornament, and I am going to, in the next session, I'm gonna build a heavy lift airship that can deadlift 324 tons, and I'm dragging this thing back to the space center as a matter of principle. In total, this will be the end result of 6 hours of work. And in-game credits, I would say I've spent about 600,000. I spent about 600,000 in-game credits pursuing this. So I have been burning money at a rate of 100,000 an hour for 6 hours just trying to pursue space mining, and the only thing I have out of it is an indestructible triangle I found on the moon. Put wheels on it, drive it. Yeah. Tempting. Very freaking tempting. But unfortunately, the oil refinery thing, that was only 90 tons, and the wheels that I have access to just could not get the thing over any major incline. Alright, well, I guess all two of you, I guess. We can raid out to Zim. I think we can do that. Oh, he's the only person I follow who's actually online right now. And one moment, I will get the raid message ready. Oh.
I've got an idea for a raid message.
What?
Space Illuminati sent me home with empty pockets. Can't find any good, like, pyramid things. I need something. There we go. There's your raid message. Oh. Right then I noticed that Vernon actually had a really good one. Oh well.
That are joining multiple times.
E.T. sold you a defective space pyramid? I thought I told you to blow up the space pyramid, Tanya. Also, hello there. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a good stream.